Alright, so for this tutorial, you're going to need ED36, ED37, and ED38 from your Smackdown versus Raw ISO. Make sure you mass extracted each individual file because we will be modding the core parts internally. No more texture replacement because it doesn't work for the CAWs in this game if you were wondering. And I also have bases for you guys to use just in case you get confused. Now, the order of these face paints go by the digits from 0 to 9, and then from A, B, C, D, and onwards, those are hexed numbers. So A will be 11, B will be 12, and so forth. So now that you got that in hand, let's begin the tutorial. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to change the TIM2 file into the extension TM2. And you will see that will be the base head file that I left in the, Mediafire link. And yeah, so each of them, you're going to just make sure that you, extract them to see which ones you want. See which logo you want to replace. The body paint, which is the whole entire body texture from head to toe. No, from chest to toe. Yep. These are both arm textures. The right arm, the lefty. Yeah. So now that you got that down pack, you're going to get your Here Comes the Pain or whatever SVR pack you want to use, and you want to make sure you extract all of the TM2 textures in the TXC, and you use the YOBJ file and RROBJ exporter. And once you've done that, you're going to open it in Oasis or whatever app you use. And you're going to make sure you batch export these basically these TM2s into PNG extensions. The PNGs now, you're not going to need these hairs right here because you're going to be using the in-game hair. So you're going to make sure you copy this path. And while you're at it, you can just put this eyeball on the eyeball texture here. Because it's going to be a base. You just match the eyeball up while you're at it. Yep. Well, I'm going to save it. I'll save it outside here. Yep. So once you've done that, make sure you copy the path of the Steven Richards like I did earlier. You're going to go into Blender and you're going to open up my SVR5 code base pack. A blend file that I'm going to leave in the description, of course. And there you will be left with the SVR core OBJ. Then you're going to get ready to import that Steven Richards or that model that you made. And I guess some of his textures look a little weird, like his wristbands, for example. But we can always use in-game resources since it'll be adapted as like paint. I'm really confused on why is that color. I honestly don't know what's going on with Steven Richards. But I guess that's just the way the new X pack exports things. Delete the hair, of course. As I said, we're not going to need that. Cool hair, man. And The only issue with this tutorial is that you will have to use the top half. You will have to use the top half of SVR core resources. But the best part about this is if you have nightly, you can rip the texture of the skin and you could blend the top part of his head with the skin in the game. It'd be better if I explain to you guys, but you know, a lot of you guys may know what I mean. But I deleted the inside of his mouth, and yeah, I kept everything else. So once you have everything you need, you're gonna make the SVR model appear, and you'll notice that the Here Comes the Pain model is way higher than the damn SVR model. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna change to this mode. I'm gonna hold Control, and I'm gonna hold my left click button. And I'm gonna wrap around the whole entire torso to this point. I'm just gonna move my arrow down. And just make sure I didn't mess anything up with Steven. Yes, I did. I'll do this better. Hold up. You know what? I know what I'm gonna do. $3,000. That's all I had to do. That's all. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Easy, man. I put it to 3,000, by the way. And the model I'm sculpting right now is the SVR, the Here Comes the Pain model. I'm not gonna sculpt the core model for, important purposes. Okay. Okay. I think what it's doing is just moving the whole stuff by default. So just bring this down a bit. There you go. But yeah, just make sure you got yourself a good basis with it. Because as I said, a lot of these models you're going to be putting on this core is not going to have the same line and adjustment as the SVR cores. Because as you can see, SVR 5 has the most cartoonish cores in the series. I don't know how Shut Your Mouth and Here Comes the Pain managed to have better cores than that game despite being earlier than it. Let's see here. What the heck is that thing on his face? Is that his blood object? Might be Steven Rich's blood object or his chin. Wait. Heck happened to his chin. Oh, I guess he just has a pointy chin. That's cool. What that is. I don't know what that is, but I'll just leave it be. Let's see. What else we got in store? Okay. Here we go. Okay, got it. Yeah. Get all that easy, man. Get over here. Get Tom. Right there. Boom. Hit two. Hit two. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Right. Now. Elbows. Stretch the elbows out like how the SVR core eyes be. Okay. See? There we go. Nose about the same as the nose. There we go. Now it's time for, the body. Most bodies will be difficult to do, but you'll always have it done in the end. Let's see. Go. Let's do it. Look at that. Easy. Easy. Yeah. Okay. Okay, yep. So now you're gonna go to this mode, shrink wrap, and select the OBJ as the target. Boom. Hit apply. And now you'll notice that your Steven Richards or whatever model you're using will have the exact same size as the SVR model. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scope this downwards so you won't have like a messed up eye texture. It's okay. There we go, like a cool base for the core. The mouth is good, nose is good, ears is good. Hair won't be too good, but as I said, you can use your paint skills and yeah. Let me see if I can do something with the wristband. Give me a sec. Okay, yeah, so I did something with his wristband now. I got the original texture. I had to do some deep diving. But look, your core will look exactly like the SVR core. I'm just make a little bit changes, you know, make sure the laces are straight. So you just do little things that, you know, make you be satisfied with your model. As I said, you can always use in-game resources too. But for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna make sure that everything is straight and it lines accordingly to what I want it to line to. Okay. Pretty cool. Looks exactly like the SVR core. So now, I'm gonna make this visible. And the text is gonna be default by high quality. So you're gonna right click the SVR model, hit A twice, go to the camera here, and then you're gonna put the bias to 0, selected the active clear. I'm gonna put fixed and I'm gonna hit, I could put the margin to 32, but I'm gonna leave it at 64. If you wanna put it at 32, that's up to you, friend. You know what? I'm gonna put it to 32, my friend. 32 and hit bake. It's gonna take its time, of course, because it's high quality textures. You can manage to put the texture down about maybe like 1024 each, and then you hit bake, and yeah, you'll be good to go, my friend. Just wait for it to bake. Hope every day is going wonderful, because I have work today as usual, and you know I have high energy right now. I'm feeling great. Thank you for everything that you guys been doing for me. You know, I've been on a hiatus like L1145A1 project. I'm wishing that he, you know, enjoys his break and stuff. And yeah, for sure. I'm pretty thirsty too. I may go get some water, so just give me 1 minute. All right, I got my water and the face is baking. And as I said, we're gonna be lining it up, you know, with the base. So when you line up the face with, you know, with the regular core, you're gonna see what you need to fix and, you know, what you like. I feel like this is good. Let me zoom in a bit. The eyes right here are gonna need a fix, of course. I'm just gonna drag it up here. Yeah. And what's the best part is here, you'll see skin here, but you can just automatically color it in, which is the best part. And as I said, you're not gonna be needing the top half of his head, which is why I said this tutorial is very essential and it's very easy. And you just gotta have patience, you gotta have control, you know, don't quit. Always make sure that you never give up when you do these. Because the moment you give up, you're not gonna wanna do it again. I'm telling you, I've been there and I've done that. I've done that, which is why it took me this long to make this tutorial. See, as you can see, it's literally an exact replica of this model here. Literally. Can never go wrong, you see? Literally. The exact replica of the model. See? Literally, it never fails, man. The exact freaking replica. So simple when you take your time and you listen and you watch a video. Things aren't just gonna happen for you instantly. You gotta work for it. And it means for anything. Look at that. Easy peasy. Now, once you have it here, oh yeah, you know what? You know what? I should have baked it in 64. I seriously should have done that. So yeah, because you see this little gap here, I'm gonna bake it in 64 right now. Yeah, so it's fine. Well, how much minutes we at? It's cool. You guys, you know, if you really want it, you're gonna watch it up to this limit. So I'm gonna rebake it. Big. All right, yeah. So I was a little wrong about the 32 baking. So I guess when the textures are high as that, when the texture are as high as that, you'll have to bake it at 64. Oh, I love how this water tastes. So I'm saying like, so I'm assuming so I'm assuming that 64-bit textures, right? I'm assuming that it basically baked the body for body, like bake the parts to match the parts directly, and 64 adds a little bit to that. You know what is so good? So good. 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 Good, 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 get the water, that the water was so good, my brother. The water was like, oh my God. Man, I just be tweaking randomly during my videos, but luckily I'm not saying nothing crazy. I have to stop that, honestly. Just for comedy purposes. But still about the same, you know, but everything is, you know, it's just blended in. You see that and there's no holes there. Replace this, save this image. 16 color depth, save. Save. Save the car. Freaking car. 16 big color depth. Let's see now. So now once you open it, right, you'll see the automatic difference. Loading. Boom, you see that? That's how you notice the difference between 32 and 64. 32 gives it a more calmer bake. No, 64 gives it a more calmer bake, and 32 gives it a critical bake. Critical, that's what I mean, like very critical. Critical. Yep. But I'm gonna keep it at 64. So goodbye, 32-bit. So now, I'm gonna resize this image to 256,512. Unfortunately. That's the sad part of this tutorial. But when you bake it high quality, when you resize it, still looks good. Literally, still looks good. That is my favorite part about doing these textures at high quality because it still looks good when you resize it. And now you're gonna go to my base body. Click select all, copy, scroll up, paste it here. Hit this layer, copy, paste it here. Now you'll see what parts you need to color in. You see a little bit of skin there. That's all you do. Color picker, select the gray, paint bucket, boom. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Pretty much it. Copy, paste, save as. Doesn't matter what you name it, so you just save it here for the body. Now that's out of the way. I'm gonna do the next arms. Right arm and the left arm. I'm really hoping it lines exactly up with the part that we wanted to line up to. Please line up to that exact part. Yup, see it lines up here. So you know exactly which arm you're gonna take. Wait, yeah, is it that arm or is it the right arm? Whoa, wrong arm. So it's gonna be this arm here. What? Man, I had it so confused. So this is gonna be, what the? Oh no, it's the correct arm. Wait, but what? Huh? I'm so confused right now. This is confusing the heck out of me. Hold on. Bro, my whole brain just did a 360. What the freak? Oh, nah, yeah, that's the correct arm. That's the correct arm. Yeah, that is. Yeah. So it's the correct arm. I'm over here tripping for what? So I'm hit copy. Paste it on here. Yeah, that's the correct arm. Yeah, that is. Bro, I was about to start tweaking on my video. I was about to be like, what did I do? No! But I'm telling you, I was about to start tweaking, bro. Y'all would have heard me tweaked out. But yeah, this is good. So remove this. Save as. It'll be the CAW base. Which arm is it? Right arm. Okay. Wait, ED37 is where the body goes. Man, I'm tripping right now. Gee. Putting 36. I keep putting it in where the face goes. 37. I'm botching my own tutorial. I'm sorry, guys. I'm botching it. Now it's time to do left arm. Dang it. Let me see. It's still 96. Yep. Bro, I'm over here sweating and botching right now. Hold up. 'Cause I needed to do that because you don't know exactly where it's going to end at. So, all right. Now let's do it. Yeah. 96. There we go. Man. Left arm. I just got so much on my mind right now. 38. Boom. Now it's time to do this face. Say tripping and stuff. Hey. Besides, it's 256, 192. Yeah, first we're gonna do it to 256, 256 first. 56 and 256. Okay, then it says 192. 192, 191, 192. Crop the selection. $52, 192. Delete that. I'm gonna take this, copy this, paste it on here. Okay, now make sure everything lines up. Yep. So as I said, I'm gonna just mess with this part up here. Easy. Oh. Okay. Easy. See? Bring this in a bit more. Okay, we got everything where we want it to be. Mouth is good. Nose is good. Ears is good. And as I said, depending on what color you made the call, let me see. Is this right here is what the core color is in the game. And as you can see, it's kind of like nearly the same color. So what I'll do is take my paint erase mark, paint it up here a bit, see? Erase up the top a bit. Give your call some faith, see? You can even go as far as lightening your core texture up. You see, look at that, giving it a nice, nice little blend. See? And I could just mess around and just lighten up the parts a bit. Look at that. It's like about 50. Yeah, you see? And then look at my hue and saturation. We can adjust all of that in game, so. No, this is cool. This is cool where it is. This is cool where it's at. And yeah, man, look at that. Core base head. I'll do the same for the other parts. Let's clean this up a bit. I didn't mess with the hue and saturation. Okay, that's cool. Clean this up a bit. Boom. Clean that up. Boom. So now, I'm going to save this in ED36 now. There we go. So now once you've done that, you're ready to put it in your game. So you go into here, open up Team 2. Drag this in here too. Before you mess around with the alphas, you go to the options, alpha channel setting, put it to half range 129 level. And that's it. Now right click the texture, color reduction 256. Finish. Hit save as. Replace it. Make sure you have all these settings good, and yeah. Right here. You're gonna repeat the steps for the last ones. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Okay. You done that? You done all that already? So next you're gonna open the packs. On here, inject the BPE. BPE. Okay. Two. Okay. Fresh. Open up the ISO. Got all of these in here. Save. I'm gonna spend about 40, 50 minutes. Looking to go inside my game now. Let's get it. Whoa, it didn't take that long. Took like almost half an hour. But let's see. Let's get it. And just make sure none of my audio is on. Hold up. Turn that off. I don't want no copyright. I'm good where I am. Let's do it. Load up, load up, load up, bro. Why you move so slow all of a sudden today? I'll get them recording, but don't move too slow there, buddy. Let's see. Game mode, superstars, get it, come on, edit. Right now, once you're in here, you're gonna go to your dress up head, paint. Look, this is Steven Rich's texture right there. As you can see, it's blending in with his head. See that? Peep that, peep that, peep that, blah, blah, peep that. Everything looks good. Eyes is there. As I said, you can adjust the transparency. See, you can mess around and adjust it. But I'm gonna keep it at 100. You can adjust the lightness. You can make it as light as the texture. Adjust the shade. See, you have a better blend. Look at that. So I have it at -5, -94, 15. Okay, so put it up 15 and -5. Put it up to 15 and -5. Next, you're gonna go to your dress up upper. The paint here. All right, so I have to put it up -5. I think I put it up to 15. I'm so excited. I'm forgetting my coordinates, so I think this is good. Yep, 15, -5. Okay, and then you're gonna do the same for the what do you call it? The dress up arms. Paint. We can do both arms. Yep, so it's on the correct arms. Sometimes you'll see that the elbow bands are a little bit too high, but as I said, you can use in-game resources, or you can not be lazy like me. Now, as a matter of fact, I can just fix the elbow pads in my thing, but for now it looks great. -5. Oh wait, so it looks like the sometimes you have discoloration on one arm, which is why you should do one by one. So let me see. Left arm. All right, 15. -5. I'm gonna do the same. Where's that? For the right arm. Yep. So now we have to brighten it up a little bit higher. See, let's keep it at -5 and see what we get. Yeah, you may have to. Yeah, you see, you may have to put it like a little bit. Yeah, see, give that blend. So maybe like -10. Yeah, see, it's cool like now. So look, it looks great. It looks amazing. I haven't done the face yet. Let me see. Let me see what it would look like if I go to my move and put the elbow pads over my arm paint. Yeah, see, look. The elbow pads over my arm paint. And the, yeah, let's see. So the wrist tape is over it and the arm paint is over it. But, I rather just, just edit it myself. So I'm going to delete these elbow pads. And I'm going to delete the wristbands as well. Yeah, that's cool. So basically, you got your core texture on here. You can mess with the hair color too. So you feel me? You get yourself a nice looking core, man. Look at that. It's easy, beautiful working tutorial for everybody. Oh, look at that. He got his shorts up his you know what. But as I said, I'm gonna fix it real quick because I'm still a part of the video. Let me just make sure I save this first. That's crazy. See, look, I'm telling you, sometimes I be so in a rush, man. I just be so like excited to see when I'm gonna get in the game. And my lack self should have just used this body base to, adjust the shorts and stuff. I'm gonna do that right now because my rushing self did that mistakenly. And luckily I didn't close out paint that because my rushing self deleted the textures I was in there. Okay, yeah, you see? I see the issue. That was the issue here. Yep, there we go. And now I just have to color in this little crease right here, you see? I don't know why he has that crease there. It's weird. The heck was Steve Blackman doing? I mean, Steven Richards doing? There we go. Hold on. There we go. What else do I need to fix? Knee pads. Yep, we can bring the knee pads down. Whoa. Here. Whoa, so the knee pad's supposed to be all the way down here. Yep, there we go. And right here, so here. Go right down. Well, I totally did not realize that's how the core is supposed to look. There we go. Now the boots. And the boots down as well. Wow, this is a long way to go. Right there, just above it a bit. And then, wow. It's awesome. Yep, so we save it here again. There we go. Wow, okay, so now we have to do the arms again. Brighten it up again. Yeah, you'll see that the elbow pad is supposed to be all the way down there. So like here. Whoa. It's crazy. Wow. Then move the wristbands down. Okay. Okay. Nope. Right arm. Yep. Let's see. Where's, oh yeah, so it is an ED38 still. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I'm gonna just copy this and paste it here because, as I said, it's gonna be my elbow pad base. I don't want to have, misaligned parts. Okay. This is lightened up. The heck? Oh, no, no, no. It is fine. Bro, you see I'm tripping out right now. Okay, good. So this is good. Left arm. Okay. So my mind is everywhere right now. There we go. Right arm. Okay, let's go back to what we were doing. So 7. Where was he at? Is he a 5, 7, buddy? Hey, please, boom. Let me go back, yeah. 38. Arm 01. Hold up. Oh my God. Yo, I'm so trippy right now. So yeah, left arm, yes. Left, right. All right. Bro, I'm bugging right now. Wait, this is supposed to be the right arm. Oh my God. So left arm is the tattooed arm. That's the left arm. And in game, hold up. Man, I'm botching this tutorial, bro. It's on the wrong arm. Gee, man. Yeah, look at that. It's on the wrong arm. So I'll have to put that. So 01. So 01 is the right arm. 01 is the right arm. You see, now I'm getting mad. So this is gonna be 02. Relax, 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 relax. Don't even do it, bro. Don't even do it, bro. Just relax, man. There we go. There we go. Here we go. Just relax. Just relax. You're good, man. You are good. Right arm is going to be 01. So left arm is a freak. Right. Just relax. It's going to be 01. The right arm is going to be 01. There we go. Ooh, I was about to crash out, bro. You would have heard me yell like a maniac. Okay. Should never be this serious, bro. Okay, 37, 838. Let's see. Okay. I can work with this now. Let me just make sure I save this again, though. Oh, it already is saved. So let's get off of this. I bet you I'm almost at an hour. Yup, almost at an hour, bro. Dang, man. I don't think anybody's going to watch this long. I'll keep it real. But, you know, we got some loyals out there we don't, unfortunately. That's a part of the YouTube business. You're going to get people that like you. And you're going to get people that don't like you. And you're going to get people that only use you when you got something. And when you don't got something, they're gone. Which is the same thing as using, but it's using in other terms. They're using you for your, using you to make fun of you, to learn something from you and use it against you. Or they're just using you for an ASMR. Like how some of my viewers use me. But I like that, especially if you're a woman. Okay, stop. Let's see. There we go. Now we have it accurate. Now we have it accurate and now. Look at that. Everything is good now. Before it was buggy, but look now, look at that. Look at that, man. I did it. We did it. We did it. Yes, sir. That's Stephen Richards for you guys, man. Definitely, man. Next video, I'll be making a video called Stephen Richards Custom Core Texture. This is amazing, man. Look at that. Everything is perfect. Nothing is up his his behind. But everything is forward, man. Look at that. Easy peasy. Look at that, man. I know you guys like this because I do. I definitely do. But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. This is the tutorial. It's your boy King Shot, and I'm out. Peace.